On August 1, 1966, one of the most harrowing events in American history unfolded at the University of Texas in Austin, perpetrated by a former Marine and student named Charles Whitman. This tragic day marked one of the earliest mass shootings in the United States, where the concept of a lone gunman entering the annals of national consciousness began to take shape. Charles Joseph Whitman was born on June 24, 1941, in Lake Worth, Florida. Raised in a troubled household with a father who was both physically and emotionally abusive, Whitman excelled academically and was a skilled marksman, influenced by his father's encouragement of his shooting skills. Whitman's intelligence and prowess in engineering and shooting earned him a scholarship, and later, he enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, where he served with distinction for a time before being honorably discharged. Following his military service, Whitman enrolled at the University of Texas at Austin to study architectural engineering. He married Kathleen Leisner in 1962, and outwardly, they appeared to be a typical young college couple. However, Whitman struggled with gambling and financial issues, and his academic performance began to decline. His mental state deteriorated, and he sought help from University Health Services, where he reportedly told a psychiatrist about his overwhelming urges to shoot people from the university tower. On the morning of August 1, 1966, Whitman's underlying struggles culminated in violence. Earlier that morning, he had killed his mother, Margaret, and his wife, Kathy, claiming in a note that he sought to spare them the embarrassment of his actions to come. He then prepared a footlocker full of firearms, ammunition, and supplies, which he transported to the University of Texas campus. Whitman ascended the university's iconic 27-story tower, armed with rifles, pistols, and a sawed-off shotgun. After reaching the observation deck, he barricaded himself in and began firing at random at people below. For 96 minutes, Whitman held the campus hostage as he shot at unsuspecting students, staff, and pedestrians, causing panic and chaos. His shooting spree resulted in 16 deaths and over 30 injuries. It only ended when police officers Houston McCoy and Ramiro Martinez, along with other officers and a deputized civilian, made their way to the tower's observation deck and fatally shot Whitman. In the aftermath of the massacre, an autopsy revealed that Whitman had a pecan-sized brain tumor, which a commission of doctors later debated whether it could have influenced his actions by pressing on areas of his brain responsible for emotional regulation. This finding, however, was inconclusive in definitively explaining his violent outbreak. The University of Texas Tower shooting deeply affected public perceptions of crime and safety in public spaces, influencing future security policies and emergency response protocols across campuses nationwide. Whitman's case also became a focal point in discussions about the intersection of mental health and gun violence, a debate that continues to be relevant in addressing mass shootings today.
Brain tumor discovery. An autopsy revealed that Whitman had a pecan-sized brain tumor, which led to speculation about whether it could have influenced his violent behavior by impacting areas of the brain responsible for emotional regulation and aggression. Pre-attack behavior. The morning before the shooting, Whitman murdered both his wife and his mother, leaving behind notes that suggested he intended to spare them the shame of his planned actions. This calculated approach to preemptively address the aftermath of his planned massacre is chilling and highly unusual. Seeking help. Whitman had previously sought psychiatric help, reportedly expressing to a psychiatrist that he felt uncontrollable impulses to shoot people from the university tower. The fact that he had sought help and even articulated thoughts similar to his subsequent actions, yet was not detained or treated intensively, highlights a significant missed opportunity in mental health intervention. Preparation and execution. The level of planning and preparation that Whitman undertook, including stockpiling weapons and supplies and choosing a strategic high ground for the attack, demonstrates a chilling level of premeditation and tactical calculation. Duration and public nature of the attack. The attack lasted for 96 minutes, during which Whitman was able to shoot from the university tower with little initial resistance, causing high casualties. The public and prolonged nature of the attack added to the terror and highlighted the vulnerability of public spaces to such assaults. Impact on public safety and policy. The incident had a profound impact on public safety protocols, particularly on college campuses, leading to changes in how such emergencies are handled, including the development of active shooter protocols and emergency response strategies.